What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayomide, and thank you for coming back. People who are trying to start up businesses, thank you for joining this channel, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for clicking. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you love the content of this show, you find it interesting. Share with your friends. We try not to be selfish on this channel. We try to maximize happiness on this channel, so please like, subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. That's the one way you can support this channel and make the video be more seen by more people, so that we can, make the world a better place. That's the goal. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down a couple of ideas that I have that I think are interesting and I think should be pursued by, entrepreneurs like myself who would like to try something new, and one of those ideas, in short, I have a list and I try to cover as much industries as possible. And these are just ideas that just, flow into my head. And, the brain is just constantly thinking of interesting ideas. So I'll share some of them with you. And in the next episode, we'll even go over more ideas that I have. And perhaps we'll do a video and talk to some entrepreneurs who have succeeded in their field and bring them on the show. I'm sure you'd love it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So the first idea is, I think it's pretty interesting if a business would start here in Nigeria where I can just place a subscription for 50k, 60k. I know that out of my salary, 60k has been dedicated to food for that month, and every week I get new bowls of food that will be delivered to my house, of variety. So it could be rice, beans, chicken, all of that. There are some companies in the US that do this. I can't remember any of their names right now, but all you do is go to their platform, select a list of food that you think you would want to eat for the week, and they deliver. Or you select the foods that you think are interesting for the month, and they deliver weekly or monthly. So that way, your young urban entrepreneurs, young urban business owners, young urban workers like myself do not have to worry about food. We just know that our refrigerator is there. We can refrigerate our food. Every morning, we microwave this food, take it out, eat, and don't have to start spending money on restaurants, all of those things. So I think it's a really interesting idea. If you find something you find interesting, please comment in the comment section and make sure you like and subscribe. Also, if there's a company that does that already that you think they perform excellently well, please let me know in the comment section. I would really like to explore their businesses and give you a feedback on how well they perform. So that's the first idea. Idea number 2 is for the fashion industry, for the fashion enthusiasts, for the designers out there. So right now, if you want to buy clothes on either Jumia, any of those platforms right here in Nigeria, you do not know who the designers are. And just the major designers, the ones who are popular, are the ones that get the airtime that we know, right? But we need a platform where regular designers on the corner streets can showcase their clothing. They can showcase the designs they've done, can showcase how well their clothes looks on other people who they've made dresses for, and they can get ranked. So what I'm thinking of is a Yelp for fashion designers in Nigeria, or in Africa for that matter, right? So think of this. Imagine you never had to worry about how well a tailor can deliver and how quickly they can deliver ever again, right? All you just simply have to do is take a picture of a design that you like, or pattern that you like, or style that you like. Go to an app or a website, upload that picture, and tailors can bid on if they want to make that clothes for you. Or you can have like a listing platform for tailors in Nigeria where they can showcase the kind of clothes they made for people, and people can rate them, can review them and say, okay, this person is good, I love their clothes, it was fitted perfectly, stuff like that, right? I think it's really interesting. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, I think this is an interesting idea where you just have a platform where tailors can come, upload their clothes, upload their designs, upload pictures of people they've done clothes for, and those people can also come and review their performances, so that people like you and I who wants to make clothes can just scroll through a feed of different designers here in Nigeria, of different clothes makers, of different designs, and just pick one. So when you pick one, right, it shows you the name of the designer, that made the clothes, the reviews on that person, and you can then request that the person makes one for you, maybe that particular design or something different. And perhaps you can pay through the app, and maybe the app would handle logistics and the entire flow. So from start to finish, they handle it. But that's up to you. But I think it's really necessary, given how much fashion designers that we have here in Nigeria. Everybody wants to learn a new skill, and it's either fashion designing, bead making, tailoring, any of those things. So we need a platform that can curate these people and showcase how well they are doing in their stuff, right? So please, if you think this is an interesting idea, comment, or if there's a platform that does it already, please let me know so that I can explore them and give a feedback and a review on how well they do for you people, so you don't have to go through that stress. If, of course, it's a shitty platform, but I'm sure someone out there watching this video will be able to build this something, a Yelp for tailors here in Nigeria, where we can view how well they've done, review them, and request that they make clothes for us right there on the app. I mean, you can even send in your sizes, your cup size, your length, if you have those sizes, and if you need them to come and measure you, you can also request for that. Or if you needed the location of the tailor, you can also go, get that from the app. But I believe it should be a tailored platform. So it should not be a one-fits-all. It should just be for tailors, where I can scroll through and find beautiful designs made by African people for Africans. Yeah, that's the second one. So the third one, right now. So idea number 3, right? This is an housing idea for mortgages, for houses, right? Rents, stuff like that, right? So in the 21st century, the path for an individual like myself, a young man, a young woman, a young urban entrepreneur, a young urban worker, white collar worker, blue collar, brown collar, whatever color you are, right? The path to owning a home in Nigeria requires that you have to buy a property, well, maybe not in Lagos, but somewhere outside of Lagos that is cheap, where you have to, invest a lot of money into buying sand, building the house essentially, right? Which obviously can cost a lot for a young person like me. But a young person like myself also wants to own a home. And I do not have the 15 million, 20 million naira, 30 million naira that is required to buy a house outrightly. And I mean, obviously, I can also afford to pay the mortgage back. I mean, if you check, just drive this Ajaleki road, you see a bunch of mortgages, right? And all of them are asking that you do a deposit of 15 million and you pay for a 80 million naira house in 1 year, 2 years. Like, how is that possible for a young person like myself, who we are just barely starting out? I think we need a platform that is tailored for young people like myself who want to own homes and pay over a period of 20 years, 30 years, and do it seamlessly. Like, I want to be able to go to an app where I scroll through a bunch of houses that I think are interesting in different areas, perhaps Ikeja, perhaps Lekki, perhaps Aja, Surulere, beautiful places, Ikorodu, maybe not Ikorodu, but Ikorodu, you never know. Anyway, and just apply right there for a mortgage. I know you might be required to pay a deposit to show that you're interested in actually owning this home, but it should, it should be there. Like, it's so difficult for a 21, 21 is too young, maybe. A 27-year-old person who already has a job, has some salary coming in, to own a home. All you have to do is spend maybe 300K a year paying for house rent, money that can actually be diverted into paying for a mortgage, right? So I think, like, if we really are interested in solving the problems of this nation, we can start with building platforms that are, tailored for young people like myself, that want to do interesting things. I don't think I want to be worried about what house I want to build when I'm 40 years old. Bear in mind, the 21-year-olds today are the ones that are going to be 40 years in 10 years time, 15 years time. So you either, bring those people in so that when they are much older, they believe in you, they use you entirely for all their business dealings, or you consider them high risk outcasts, which they are. They can be high risk and not cater to them at all. And when they are 40, they are old, they randomly select a business that has been catering to them all their lives. So anyway, that's even a segue. My point is, we need a platform here in Nigeria that young people can use to request for mortgage on the house. So the mortgage businesses in Nigeria, the mortgage banks, I think only cater to the rich. So over 70 million Nigerians are living in poverty, right? And you're trying to run a mortgage business that wants to collect 12%, 20%, 23% yearly. Are you trying to kill us? Why? Anyway, that's the situation we find ourselves in. I believe that there's a solution to every problem. And if there is a solution, somebody out there, someone like myself, who is interested in building businesses, can start something. In short, reach out to me. This one is particularly dear to me. If you're a software engineer, a designer, someone who is really, really vast in finance, all of these things, I would like to partner on solving the mortgage problem in Nigeria, please reach out to me. Let's start something together, right? So what my vision really is a platform where 27, 25, 26-year-olds who have a job can go on the platform, can scroll through buildings, can scroll through lands, and request for a mortgage on a property that they think is interesting, right? And start paying mortgage directly from their bank accounts, through the app, right? So I think the major caveat to this business is that obviously it's very cost intensive. If you are going to scale a business like this, you need billions of naira, because owning a home, buying a house is at least north of 10 million naira. So if you scale that up to 1,000 people, 10,000 people, that's obviously, you're talking of the billions, the trillions of naira. But if we can get mortgage businesses to come together, to try to finance young people like myself who are trying our best to just make best of what we have, and would like to own our homes. I mean, I don't want to be paying rent for the next 15 years of my life until I, perhaps settle down and I have millions of naira to build a property or to request for a mortgage. No, I don't want to do that. I want to start paying for my mortgage now, so that in 15 years' time, I know that I already have a home. My wife doesn't have to worry. My family does not have to worry. I do not have to worry, and I can, divert all the funds to other things, right? So I think this is something that mortgage banks need to consider. You need to start appealing to the young people, because right now we are the 21, the 22, the 23, 25-year-olds, but in 20 years' time, we will be the 40-year-olds who called the shot, who called, so why don't you invest in us so that we can invest back in you, right? And think of it, it's just yearly, that at the end of every year, you are making a turnover of whatever amount you've mortgaged out in business. I mean, that's why you exist. You're supposed to be a mortgage bank that does long-term mortgages, for people. So please, let's step up and try to solve some of Nigeria's problems. This one is particularly dear to me because I've thought of getting a mortgage for a building, for a house, but when I see the requirements, I'm scared off. I'm like, what the hell? How can I afford this? You know, and even the government mortgage requires that you pay back in some 10 years. So I believe this is a problem that is surmountable, and with the right help, with the right people on board, you can surmount it. So if it's something that you are particularly interested in, please reach out to me. If there's a particular business that does this already, please put your comments in the comment section. Let's check them out. Let's see how well they perform, and I'll give you feedback on how well they're able to do. Is that okay? Idea number 4. Yeah, so this one is particularly dear to me. I'm sure it's also dear to quite a number of Nigerians. And it is a trash collection problem. See, trash collectors here in Lagos particularly are so unreliable. So they barely come. Once they come, they ask you, oh, come and pay 1,000 naira, come and pay 2,000 naira. I'm like, oh, why? But you people didn't come now. So they tell you that, oh, okay, but we came and we packed this, at least we packed it. Like, no, that's not the agreement we had. No. But anyway, so this idea revolves around using an app to request the trash collector. I know it sounds dumb. I know it sounds, hey, why would anybody do that? But you'd be surprised that, see, the current trash collectors, especially in Lagos where I stay, have this problem. They barely come. When they do come, they are not organized, they do not pack your trash, and payment can be difficult, especially if you go to work and there's nobody at home. So right then and there, when you come to your house, there's nobody around, and they can't collect your trash, they can't do anything about you, you can't pay them as well. I mean, you can give your gate man, but that even makes it a little bit tricky because your gate man can lie to you. Anyway, so what I'm thinking is a platform where you can request someone to collect your trash, and they would come to your house, pick it up, and you pay right there on the app. It seems like a government responsibility to make sure trash is collected, but we can also infuse some level of private business into it, right? And the good thing is you can make money from trash collection from the individuals and the houses that pay for trash to be collected, and also pay for recycling, and make money from recycling as well. So the iron and the trash that you collect, the electronic parts, the plastics, the rubber can be recycled, and you can make money from that as well. So this one is very straightforward. Trash collection on-demand service. C'est fini. You don't have to do it, but I think it's interesting. So we can explore that. Idea number 5. Right, so this one is very simple. I feel like we need to create avenues where people who are competent in whatever fields can express themselves, can let us know what they've done, how they've done it, and through podcasts, through videos, through any means necessary. We need to get the voice out, voice of people who are competent in whatever field that they have set their hands on, and bring those people to the limelight so that they can teach young people like us and people who are even much older how to do these things, how to explore, how to navigate the space that they have navigated, the challenges that they've experienced, and how they've overcome all these challenges. So whichever way possible, if it's through YouTube, if it's through TikTok, any means, any media necessary, we need to elevate the voices of people who are competent in their fields, so that these people can teach the rest of us how to do it and how to be great at what we do. Idea number 6. So the whole point of this idea essentially is to create a platform or a consulting firm that tries to bring the current generation of people, the 21 to 25 to 26-year-olds, the people in their mid-20s, early 20s, to try to bring them to the forefront of businesses, to bring them to the awareness of businesses, so that businesses can create tailored solutions to this set of people. I really enjoy and love what GT Bank was able to do in Unilag, for example, to create a platform, a banking solution where young people can create the bank account, have access to the bank account, while they're in university. And these same people are the ones that are going to be operating these bank accounts for for the length of their lives. So you target them young, bring them on board young, and sort of bring them into your ecosystem. So it becomes very difficult to get them out of the ecosystem. And really, it's very important. It's very important to target this set of people, because they're the ones that are going to be in 20 years, 50 years, 30 years from now. They are the ones that are going to be the leaders of businesses, the leaders of parastatals, the leaders of the country, nations, states, local governments. And you either are there for them when they needed you the most or not. So we need businesses, conglomerates, all of these large companies, fintechs, to create solutions that are tailored to young people like myself, so that they can help us in our journey and help us grow. And it would be a mutual thing, a mutually beneficial solution for both the young people and the businesses, because the older these people get, the more they are financially buoyant, and the more they can spend, the more they can give to your business, and the more they can appreciate your business, So I think it's very important we create a consultancy firm that helps guide, current businesses, the old archaic businesses that have refused to evolve, to help them navigate the new space that these young people know how to communicate on, if it's Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and bring young people into the awareness of these industries, and these industries into the awareness of young people. Most businesses, big ones at least, only cater to the HNIs, to the older generation, and very little attention is paid to the young people, because they all assume that the young people don't have money, they're not their target market, they're not. These old people that you're targeting, they are going to get old, they are going to die off, and this new generation of people are the ones that are going to take up the reins. So you either cater to them now or never. So I think it's very important that we put that in our consciousness as businesses, and we try to bring that into the consciousness of businesses as well. So I think that's also very important, and that's the 6th final idea. If there are companies that do that and you want me to explore them, please recommend them in the comment section, and of course like and subscribe. So that's the whole point of this video. I really hope you really liked it. I would really appreciate if you dropped a like, smash the like button really. And if it's something that you're currently thinking of and you'd like people to help you out, you like a software engineer to come on board, you like people to come together with you to help you build something that you think is interesting, please leave a comment. Somebody somewhere will be interested in helping you, And if I have someone else who can help out, who will be willing to join forces with you, I'll just link them up in the comment section. So please, if you love this video, share with your friends, share with your business partners, share with your, you guys can pivot to something new, something interesting like what I've described in the video. So please, you can use my ideas. So far we're making the world a better place. That's the goal. That's really the goal, to maximize our happiness and the happiness of everyone around us. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment. And share with your friends as well. Post on your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, your WhatsApp status. Let other people watch this video. You might be able to change someone's life through this video. So don't hesitate. We are not selfish on this platform. We try not to be selfish. Thank you for staying so far, and I see you in the next one. Peace. What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ayomide, and thank you for coming back. On this video, fuck me, fuck. Anyway, says appreciate you being here. On this, fuck. What's up, guys? There are your friends. What's up? Okay. Segment that we're starting today called Brainstorm. So what is Brainstorm? Fuck. Idea number 5. So this one is very simple. Nigeria's situation right now, it feels like we have the least competent people running every parastatal that exists in the country, right? Ah, no, fuck.